On the latest iPhones, WhatsApp can transcribe voice notes to text, but the feature is off by default and buried in settings, so most people never find it. I'll show you where it is, exactly how to turn it on, what it can and can't do, and the faster way to handle a whole backlog of voice notes. Here's the situation on iPhone. Newer versions of WhatsApp on iOS added a voice message transcription feature. When it's on, you can tap and hold a voice note, or open it, and get a text version of what was said, right there in the chat. It's genuinely useful, but there are 3 catches. First, it's off by default. WhatsApp doesn't enable it for you. You have to dig into settings and switch it on, and the menu it lives in isn't obvious. Second, it depends on your iOS version and your device. It needs a reasonably recent iPhone and a recent iOS, because the transcription runs on the device using Apple's speech models. Older iPhones simply don't get the option. Third, it transcribes one voice note at a time when you open it. That's perfect for the message you're reading right now, but it does nothing for the 200 voice notes already sitting in your family group from the last year. So there are really 2 needs here. 1. Turn on the built-in feature so new voice notes are transcribable as you go. 2. Deal with the existing backlog all at once. I'll cover both. First, the built-in iPhone setting step by step, then the bulk method for everything that's already piled up. Let's start with the setting almost nobody finds. Turning on WhatsApp's built-in transcription on iPhone. Open WhatsApp. Tap Settings in the bottom right corner, the gear icon. Then tap Chats. Scroll down and look for Voice Message Transcripts or Transcripts. The exact wording shifts slightly between versions. Toggle it on. The first time, your iPhone may need to download a language pack for on-device transcription. That's iOS doing the speech processing locally, which is good for privacy because the audio doesn't leave your phone. Choose your transcript language if it asks. Now, to use it, open a chat with a voice note. Tap and hold the voice note, or tap the small chevron or transcript icon that appears, and WhatsApp shows the text underneath. If you don't see the option at all after enabling it, 3 things to check. 1. Update WhatsApp from the App Store. Older versions don't have it. 2. Update iOS in your iPhone settings, because the feature needs a recent version. 3. Confirm your iPhone model supports on-device speech. Very old iPhones don't. That covers new voice notes going forward. But here's the limitation again. This is 1 note at a time, and only the ones you manually open. For a backlog, a year of a busy group chat, a pile of client voice notes, a relative who sends 6 a day, opening and transcribing each one by hand is hopeless. That's where the bulk method comes in, and it works on any iPhone regardless of version, because the processing doesn't happen on the phone. Export the chat. Open it. Tap the contact or group name at the top. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Tap Export Chat. Choose Attach Media. Save the zip to Files, iCloud, or airdrop it to a Mac. Then open chattopdf.app in Safari or any browser. Drag the zip on, or tap the drop zone and pick it from Files. The site finds every voice note in the export and transcribes them all in one pass. Not one at a time, all of them. This is the key difference from the built-in feature. The built-in setting handles new notes as you read them. The bulk method clears your entire history at once. And because it processes the original audio files rather than re-recording playback, accuracy holds up. Your original export stays untouched. Pick a tier that includes transcription. Larger tiers handle more voice notes and longer recordings per upload, so a big backlog wants a bigger tier. Pay once, no subscription. It runs each voice note through a speech-to-text engine, auto-detecting the language and adding punctuation, and lays the text into a document alongside the messages. So whereas the built-in iPhone feature gives you transcripts scattered through the live chat, the bulk method gives you one organized, searchable document of the whole conversation, every voice note transcribed, in order, with senders and timestamps. Here's the result. Every voice note in the chat rendered as readable text, in sequence, searchable. So now you have both halves covered. Going forward, the built-in iPhone setting transcribes new voice notes as you open them, quick and private, on device. And for everything already there, the bulk export gives you a complete searchable archive in minutes. Which to use? If you just want to read incoming voice notes one by one, the built-in setting is free and lives right in WhatsApp. Turn it on. If you need to search a backlog, quote old messages, or keep a permanent record, The bulk method is the one. Most people end up using both. The setting for daily use. The bulk export when they need the whole history. A privacy note, because it differs between the two. The built-in iPhone feature does transcription on device using Apple's speech models, so that audio stays on your phone. The bulk method sends the audio to a server for processing, then removes the file shortly after. No training, no human review. So if on-device privacy is your priority for routine messages, use the built-in setting. For the bulk archive, you're trading that for the ability to do hundreds at once. Quick FAQ. Which iOS versions have the built-in feature? Recent ones. If you don't see it, update. What languages? The built-in feature covers the languages Apple supports on your device. The bulk method covers over 50, auto-detected. So that's WhatsApp voice to text on iPhone, the hidden built-in setting plus the bulk method for your backlog. Link in the description. Code VOICE25 for 25% off any tier. Subscribe for new tutorials every Tuesday and Friday.